All right, we are live. Welcome to everyone who is tuning in to our 2-for-1 showcase, Schools Got Talent and Artful Thanks. We are going to start off with a motivational video before we jump into our show for tonight.
I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living." Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Without consistency, you'll never finish. So do what you feel passionate about.
Hello.
Take.
How are you?
Don't be afraid to fail. There's an old IQ test was 9 dots, and you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You've got to take risks, and I'm sure you've probably heard that before, but I want to talk to you about why that's so important. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There's no doubt about it. And I know that's probably not a traditional message for a graduation ceremony, but hey, I'm telling you, embrace it, because it's inevitable. In the acting business, you fail all the time. Early on in my career, I auditioned for a part in a Broadway musical. Perfect role for me, I thought, except for the fact that I can't sing. I didn't get the job. But here's the thing. I didn't quit. I didn't fall back. I walked out of there to prepare for the next audition, and the next audition, and the next audition. I prayed. I prayed. And I prayed. But I continued to fail, and fail, and fail. But it didn't matter, because you know what? There's an old saying, you hang around the barbershop long enough, sooner or later you're going to get a haircut. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break. Last year, I did a play called Fences on Broadway. But here's the kicker. It was at the Court Theater. It was at the same theater that I failed that first audition 30 years prior. The point is, every graduate here today has the training and the talent to succeed. But do you have the guts to fail? If you don't fail, you're not even trying. I'll say it again. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. So imagine you're on your deathbed, and standing around your deathbed are the ghosts representing your unfulfilled potential. The ghost of the ideas you never acted on. The ghost of the talents you didn't use. And they're standing around your bed, angry, disappointed, and upset. They say, we came to you because you could have brought us to life, they say. And now we have to go to the grave together. So I ask you today, how many ghosts are going to be around your bed when your time comes? I just got back from South Africa. It's a beautiful country, but there are places there with terrible poverty that need help. And Africa is just the tip of the iceberg. The Middle East needs your help. Japan needs your help. Alabama needs your help. Tennessee needs your help. Louisiana needs your help. Philadelphia needs your help. The world needs a lot, and we need it from you. We really do. We need it from you young people. I mean, I'm not speaking for the rest of us up here, but I know I'm getting a little grayer. We need it from you, the young people, because remember this. You got to get out there. You got to give it everything you got, whether it's your time, your talent, your prayers, or your treasures. What are you going to do with what you have? I'm not talking about how much you have. Some of you are business majors, some of you are theologians, nurses, sociologists. Some of you have money, some of you have patience, some of you have kindness, some of you have love, some of you have the gift of long suffering. Whatever it is, whatever your gift is, what are you going to do with what you have? All right, now here's my last point about failure. Sometimes it's the best way to figure out where you're going. Your life will never be a straight path. I began at Fordham University as a pre-med student. I took a course called cardiac morphogenesis. I couldn't read it, I couldn't say it, I sure couldn't pass it. So then I decided to go into pre-law, then journalism. And with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. I was a 1.8 GPA. And the university very politely suggested that it might be better to take some time off. I was 20 years old. I was at my lowest point. And then one day, and I remember the exact day, March 27th, 1975, I was helping my mother in her beauty shop. My mother owned a beauty shop up in Mount Vernon. And there was this older woman who was considered one of the elders in the town. And I didn't know her personally, but I was looking in the mirror, and every time I looked at the mirror, I could see her behind me, and she was staring at me. She just kept looking at me. Every time I looked at her, she kept giving me these strange looks. So she finally took the dryer off her head and she said something I'll never forget. She said, "Young boy, I have a prophecy, a spiritual prophecy." She said, "You are going to travel the world and speak to millions of people." And in the years that followed, just as that woman prophesied, I have traveled the world and I have spoken to millions of people through my movies. Millions who up till this day couldn't see me. Who up till this day I couldn't see while I was talking to them, and they couldn't see me. They could only see the movie. They couldn't see the real me. But I see you today, and I'm encouraged by what I see. And I'm strengthened by what I see. Because taking risk is not just about going for a job. It's also about knowing what you know and what you don't know. It's about being open to people and to ideas. The chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you. Never be discouraged. Never hold back. Give everything you got. And when you fall throughout life, remember this: fall forward.
Hey everybody. First of all, give it up for Alexia Timothy playing and starting us off with that inspirational video. Okay. The man Denzel dropping the gems. All right. I heard that video a couple of times now, and the message still resonates. Fall forward. Okay. You don't have to think of your gift as something to fall back on and, oh, okay, I need to have education, or I need to have some type of connection. No, when you have a purpose and you're walking in your purpose, you falling forward with that. Okay. You never give up on that. So I love that message. Thank you, Alexia. So if this is your first time here, guys, this is Showcase Your Talent Show. I call it the virtual hangout. Okay. Myself, Erica Highsmith, Erica Taz, y'all know me in these streets by a few names, and Alexia Timothy. We co-host this once a month. We have all different types of artists and entrepreneurs coming onto one virtual platform to share art, to network, to create community, to uplift one another. So all those positive things, if you resonate with that, please keep coming back every month. Intellects.com, easy website to remember, guys. Go on there, register. You could be a featured artist. We got some featured artists here tonight, myself being one of them. And we have contestants that come on, like Marianne, every month, and they share their art for a gift basket. Okay, so we like to try to give back to the community as well. Before we get into the show, I just want to go over 3 quick rules. So the first thing we're going to do, guys, and I'm sorry, I can't see my lighting. So, all right, that's a little bit better. Let me step into the light for you guys. Step into the light. All right, so the first rule is mute your mic right when you're coming in, because someone could be speaking or sharing their art or opening up to the group, and we want to make sure we're respecting everybody, right? So mute your mic when you come in. The second thing is, this is a judgment-free zone. So everything that you hear, art that's going to be shared, people on this platform are from all different levels and forms of art. So make sure that we're showing love and not judging anybody. We want to keep our content within the guidelines of the platforms we're using. So that's Zoom. This is also being live streamed on YouTube, right, Alexia? So we're being live. So make sure that your content or whatever music or stuff that you're playing follows those guidelines as well, because we don't want, no restrictions happening to us. The third thing is blow it up in a chat for people. So although we're muting ourselves to keep that respect, letting people know that we're here and we're listening to them is very effective in uplifting one another. So go in the chat when people are speaking, clap it up, snap it up, put some fires, or someone's performing, different things to let people know, hey, I see you, I'm here for you, I'm supporting you. The last thing, but not least, is have fun, right? Zoom calls usually aren't, designed to be fun. They're usually for business. But us being on a virtual hangout, we like to have fun. We like to be able to connect with one another. So those are the rules. You guys do those. Be cool. All right. And I want to start with an icebreaker. I'll put it in the chat. What's up, Adrian? I see you in the building. Let me check and see if anybody peeped that I put this in the chat. All right. I'm going to read it out loud, guys. What do you need to fall back on in order to move forward? What do you need to fall back on in order to move forward? So I'll answer that question. Since there's only a few of us on here tonight, you guys can unmute if you want to. But I need to fall back on overindulgence. So sometimes I could be too busy, you know, overexerting myself, overextending, and then it leads to me overindulging in like just not doing stuff, or just having too much of my favorite snacks and foods, or you know, doing other things I can't talk about on the platform. But yeah, so overindulging and overindulgence is something I should fall back on so that I can move forward in my purpose and in my calling and everything I'm supposed to do, you know, to get to that next level. So if you guys want to take your time, I'm gonna mute myself just to hold some space. I see Adrian said procrastination. So if you want to put it in the chat, I can read it out. You know, procrastination is a big one. It's definitely something I need to fall back on too. But I'll let you guys unmute as well if you feel moved to like speak on it instead of writing it down. Okay, I see Alexia wrote here that she wants to fall back on better time management. Better time management. So absolutely. I feel like that is definitely something that I'm speaking for myself that I could work on. If y'all in agreement, let me know in the chat. If anybody, again, I'll allow this space before I move on. If anybody else wants to unmute themselves and speak on things they need to fall back on in order to move forward, I'll hold some space right now for that while I'm checking out the chat again. Okay. And also, if anybody is having trouble navigating Zoom and the different functions, let us know in the chat too, and we can help out as much as possible. I know I sometimes go on Zoom and assume that everybody is comfortable with, you know, the different functions, but people aren't. Okay. So let us know if you need to know how to unmute yourself and stuff. We can help out in those ways. Putting your camera on or off, we can help out. So just let us know. So I also put in the chat, where is everyone tuning in from? We love to know that. We want to know where all these folks coming, you know, to meet up with us and fellowship are from. So Georgia is in the house, okay? Maryland in the house. Thank y'all for watching and tuning in from Georgia and Maryland. I know we got Philly in the house because I'm repping Philly, okay? Alexia Timothy is repping Philly. Where else we got? Where, I ain't gonna call out no names. Oh, I see Tremias is in the building. What's up? Troy, Michigan is in the building. Miss Mary Ann, our contestant for tonight. So you guys, we went over, first of all, thank y'all for sharing. Thank y'all for participating. I love that. So we went over different ways you can participate on this platform, Showcase Your Talent Show, right? So most of you went on intellects.com. I'm going to put that right in the chat right now in case you need to save this. Make sure y'all save that website. It's been a while, Tremias. I'm glad you on here. So most of you guys have gone on intellects.com, so you're familiar with the website. If you're not, okay, lots of information, not just about this platform, but ways that you can connect and collaborate with Miss Intellects, Alexia Timothy. The website itself also introduced you to the actual business side of Intellects with Intellects Artrepreneur Agency, which is the one-stop shop for artists and entrepreneurs. It's like the Indeed, okay? The Indeed for artists and entrepreneurs. So when you go on there, you have the opportunity to sign up as a feature. A feature artist is somebody who wants to share their art. They're not particularly worried about the gift basket per se. They just want more time to talk about their business or to talk about or share their art form, right? And then we have contestants. Now, usually if we have more than one contestant, there'll be a voting system. So we let our audience vote. You guys will send in a number from 1 to 10, 10 with being the highest score possible, right? You will send directly to myself or Alexia Timothy. That is how you will vote for contestants. And there's usually a link floating around that you could click on, that Miss Intellects created herself to make it easier for you guys. So that's what you do with our contestants and for us to decide the times that we have multiple contestants who walks away with a gift basket. We're always thoughtful with the gift baskets, y'all. So the last way that you can be a part of this platform is to be a sponsor. So a sponsor is somebody who basically gets their own commercial break. And we have a couple of sponsors in the room. So you guys will get to see it in motion. Okay. So you'll talk about your business, you'll plug yourself, whatever events you have going on. And usually sponsors, it's a sliding scale. You know, we're willing to work with people. So $5 and up usually. And that also depends on how long you have to talk about yourself. So yes, those are all the, things to know about intellects.com and what we're doing on the platform. So I want us to get right into some art. We're going to bring up our first featured artist. So you don't need to vote for this person, but Mr. Inspirational Poet has been somebody rocking with us since the very beginning. We've been doing this for 3 years now. We ain't been stopping, okay? So I'm going to pause myself. Inspirational Poet, I'm going to let you take it away. And remember, guys, we got to keep this running at a very, very, very smooth pace. So make sure a feature artist, we don't want to go over 10 minutes, okay? And I'll give you kind of a reminder if you kind of go over that time. I know we get caught up in our art, but we want to keep it at the max 10 minutes. Okay, Nick, take it away, Inspirational Poet. I'm here. See what you got to say.
Thank you, Miss Erica, for holding the space for me while I was heading home. Thank you for holding the space. Ladies and gentlemen, hello, Miss Intellects. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Busy. I have had over 100 phone calls in the past week, because I run a nonprofit that's partnered with 975 nonprofits. I run a nonprofit, and one of my latest projects I'm working on is a food drive for a donation drive for the youth of the incarcerated, for incarcerated inmates because as you know, children whose father or mother is incarcerated, their family struggles, and so my organization, I'm working on doing a donation drive for these incarcerated inmates, families and their children, to help support these families. But yeah, I've been busy. I've been busy nonstop with trying to get contact my nonprofits, trying to get funding, trying to get myself into schools to speak to these children, speak to the youth. But it's just been busy. But I'm gonna get into my art, and let's see, the first poem I'm gonna do is called "The Flame of Poetry." Like a fire in the minds, all the words we create, they burn in our minds, and they elevate, rise and not die, for their soul is aligned. As the stars in our mind burn, we give birth to new creations. Out of the flame rises words, burning in the mind like cinder blocks, building the foundation, or I should say, the DNA of our inspiration. The database unfolds as a deck of cards, building a house made of sticks and stones. They say sticks and stones break your bones, but words will never hurt you. Words can inspire. Words can build an empire, a fire burning in the mind, like a cinder block, a synergy of energy that burns in the mind. To everything that we create, we elevate to rise. The tears we cry are words. The things we say, the things we do, the actions we make, and the actions we take is the words that create the words of evolution that creates something new. It's like baking cookies in the oven of life itself. It's like expressing gratitude with words that flow in your mind, like a train speeding at high speed on the tracks, creating and elevating and giving back. You see, this is a flame of poetry, a fire that never dwindles, never snuffed out, but always creates and elevates, building the building blocks and foundation that we create to elevate our minds. Our mind eye sees everything, the world around us and the buildings that form within our mind, the structures that give, take, in time. So you see, we rise, we fly. For we are nothing but a butterfly. It's a um, evolving into a butterfly. In evolution, the field of meadow is a sunflower that creates everything. You see, our intelligence creates a intellectual poet of memory that flows. And everything that we create, like the rose, elevation to a new level, to rise, to fly, to flutter your wings and fly away to a brand new day. As we create and rise, we give birth to new ideas and new creations without hesitation. This is the flame of poetry, and this is the words that burn in our mind. Poem. And I believe I have one more poem I can do. My last
Thank you so
poem.
much. Thank you so much for sharing that poem. Guys, give it up. Show some love in the chat. Let Inspirational Poet know that you're listening and that you're here supporting. So yes, you have about 5 more minutes exactly. So yeah, if you got another poem that fits that time frame,
Right,
definitely feel free to share that. Yes. Thank
all
you
right.
so much.
I'm gonna do this one. Imagine there's no heaven. Imagine only sky. No hell below us. There only sky. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only skies of poetry that create stars align in our mind with peace of mind to create an elevation to rise. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. Isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine there's no countries. Nothing to kill or die for. No war. No religion. But only every decision we make is in our mind. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us and the world will be as one. You may say I'm a dreamer, every dream I make, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us and the world will be as one mind, one body, one soul, creating and elevating, creating the tools to a new day. Imagine no possession. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine no earthly possessions, but the only possession we have is our poetry, our voice. To speak, no need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of words, a brotherhood of men, a brotherhood of everything that we create that never ends. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope one day you will join us, and the world will live as one. We will live as one mind, one body, one soul, one flicker of flame burning in the mind. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us in the world will live as one, so I sing this one last time. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will live as one. Poem.
Y'all give it up, clap it up, snap it up. Inspirational poet, okay? Sorry, I was queuing my music up. Inspirational poet, thank you so much for coming back each and every time that you do. Like I said, you've been rocking with us for 3 years. If you guys want to follow Inspirational Poet, they could put their information in the chat. And there is also a participants link that you could click on, and you'll get a spreadsheet basically of all the people that have been a part of this show so far. So make sure you guys are connecting. That's what we're here for. So yeah, you see what Alexia just posted? That's really real vital information. Okay. So we want to build your network. You want to connect with Inspirational Poet. Definitely make sure that you add him. They're also doing lives on Instagram, as they mentioned earlier, part of a lot of foundations. So I hear collabs in the work, okay, for a lot of people, a lot of different artists that are on here, entrepreneurs. So speaking of entrepreneurs, I see some sponsors in the house. Okay. So I'm going to ask a quick question. Yes, collaborate. So, like Adrian said. So we have Adrian in the house, and we also have Tremias in the house. I wanted to have one of you guys, if you're able to unmute yourself and talk about your business and why you became a sponsor of Showcase Your Talent Show. So the first person to unmute, we're going to make it fun, make it a little game. Adrian said, Tremias. Tremias, are you able to speak about your business for a little bit? We might have to come back to our sponsors. That's okay.
Come back to me. I'm giving the kids a bath.
Oh, okay, definitely. So I'm a bust my move right quick. I'm gonna bust my move right quick. Oh, okay, Adrian's on here. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself. Y'all give it up for one of our sponsors, y'all. Clap it up.
That's right. Clap it up. How's everybody doing? I'm on here to support and follow each and every one of you. My business is called Anochi Investments Incorporated, which is Anochi IC Global. My website, you can look it up. It's called thinkanochi.com. And I am in real estate. I do real estate for foreclosures. If you need off-market sales, or if you need us to buy your home, we also try to help and give out information for those that are in need, that do not want to go for bankruptcy. And there's other avenues for homeowners to either save their home or also to sell it and still make a profit and still move and still have their credit to be good. So just give it up for everybody. Erica and Intellects and all the businesses that are on here. Keep it moving, collaborate, and enjoy while you're doing your company. And if you need any help or assistance, don't hesitate to call any of us for help. And have a great day. Think Anochi.
Y'all heard her. She said, think Inochi, okay? You guys need help when it comes to real estate, preventing foreclosures, just connecting with resources. This is why we are here. Thank you so much, Adrian Inochi, representing your company. I hope you guys are listening to that information, and I hope you make them a new person in your life, a new friend. Okay, that's what we're doing here. That's what this is all about. So before we have our next contestant go on, I wanted to do my quick freestyle. I wanted to just, if you guys want to get up and dance as well and move your body, dance for me is freeing. I'm getting more comfortable with dancing in front of people. Unfortunately, my spaces have been small lately in what I could dance in. So I'm gonna do my best to free myself as much as possible within my capacity that I can. But I just want to share this art with you guys. We're going to have another dancer who's going to break down a lot of a dance culture that is phenomenal. I can't wait to have them on as well later during Alexia's portion of tonight. But I'm going to go ahead and play the music, and I'm just going to move to it. I love you guys. Peace and blessings to everybody. Yes, let's get it. Oh, let me drop this down a little bit. What should it do? No. That's too low. I think that might be okay. She said, perfect. I want to make sure y'all can see all that, all the stuff that's going to move around. All right. I think we're good. Something's got a hold on me lately, though I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind, how many times did I tell you I'm nobody dreaming alone? It's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know how to I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you feel me? You're not listening to me. Breaking my heart, baby. You've been doing something. Problematic. Problem is, I want your body like a feel like a bad habit. Bad habits how to break when I'm with you. I know I do it on my own, but I want that real full moon black magic that takes too. Problematic. Problem is, when I'm with you, I'm a headache. And I need some really. I spin in your teeth, can't see the forest for the trees. Got me down on the lead, down every. I'm falling apart right now, you can't just see me. You're not you're breaking my heart, baby. When you're not here with me, I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? Not here with you. Breaking my heart, baby.
Yes, let's give it up for Erica while she catches her breath. Being a dancer takes a lot of energy, also burns some calories. And yeah, so let's give it up for Miss Erica. I know when she comes on, she's going to talk about what she has going on for herself. Got to remind her sometimes because she does a great job. She has a great platform and hosts a great competition. So I'll let her come on and speak about that. But I hope you all are enjoying yourselves. I hope you all have been getting some art therapy so far, getting some good messages and good gems. Just something that I'll share with you all is just to keep going. They say it takes 10 years to master anything, and it takes 10 years to become an overnight success. So a lot of times when we don't see the progress and the success that we want right away, we might give up, keep going, because what is worth it is going to take time to get it. It's not going to be easy to obtain. You got to fight for what you want. So keep fighting. If it's something that you love, something that you want, keep going. All right. So I am going to turn it back over to Miss Erica. I think she has some breath back in her lungs.
Yeah, catch my second win right quick.
Yeah.
Y'all for Alexia and Timothy coming through. That's how we work together, co-hosting this. One person jumps in, helps the other. That's teamwork. So, first of all, I'm not a person who's ever did any professional training. I just always loved to dance. A lot of years of my life, I'm at the tender age of 41 right now. So a lot of years of my life, I think I let society dictate. Let me raise this up now. Okay. So I let, oh, yeah, so sweet. I let society dictate what a dancer is supposed to look like, what a dancer supposed to know, or basically what type of skills they're supposed to possess. I strongly believe that every dance is for everybody. The way that we express it is in different ways, and there's such an array. There's so many multitudes of ways to express dance that I don't feel like one person can define or undefine what that is to a person. If you're capable of movement and expressing yourself with your own rhythm, I feel like you are a dancer, and there's a space for everybody. So me, I'm learning to create my own lane, while also learning the importance to condition your body, right? So I'm just learning that now, y'all. Okay. So if you haven't learned that, it's okay. I'm letting you know now, you can still learn. So condition your body, what you put in your body and how you take care of yourself. It just helps you with your expression. You still don't have to meet anybody else's standards. So I've been doing great creating my own space. I have a dance competition show in Philly that I have done for 4 years now. And I've been blessed to have incredible dancers be a part of that show. They get a cash prize. There's themes that I make up and they dance to, and they love it. The community is great. We show each other love. I'm so proud of my show, Official Rhythm and Grooves. Check it out on social media, Instagram, Facebook. I'm on there. TikTok, I'm starting to get on there. But anyway, that's me, Erica Taz. You're gonna see me more dancing in these streets, and your girl getting back into comedy. So I figured I'd share that with y'all first. Okay. A few of y'all know I did a few stand-up open mics, and I did rather well. Okay. I think I'm a pretty witty person. Okay. So definitely look out for that. But I'm gonna stop talking about myself because this is about us, not me. So I'm gonna bring up our contestant for tonight. And then after our contestant, we're going to roll right into Alexia and Timothy taking over the hosting portion. So hope y'all enjoy me. Y'all really going to love her as well. But y'all give it up for our first contestant, our only contestant tonight, Mary Ann.
Okay.
When the playoffs start.
This is one I just wrote today, and it's based on a writing prompt. The writing prompt was tangle, and it had to be 15 words at the max. And I call this one "I Got Tangled." I got tangled in your love. I don't want you ever leave. That's it for that one. Second one I'll do is called Luke. It's based on an old cat we used to have many years ago before we moved. And this one I wrote on the 22nd of this month. L is for lovable, U is for unbelievable, K is for keeping him in our memory, E is for elegant. We had to say goodbye to a cat many years ago before we moved. He got a hold of Tylenol and ate it. We had to put him to sleep because of it. We miss him to this day. That's it for that one. Then this next one I'm going to do is also based on a writing prompt. The writing prompt is Hug Me, Darling, End. And I call this one Hug Me, and I wrote this on the 20th of this month. Hug me, darling, and show me you love me. Hug me and make me feel good. Hug me and say you love me. Hug me close. Hug me and don't let go. That's it for that one. Then I guess I'll do this one too. This one is based on a writing prompt also. The writing prompt is take these flowers and, or take these flowers and grow. One of the two. And I wrote this on the 18th of this month. And it's called Take These Flowers. Take these flowers and grow me a garden. Grow me a garden of love. Grow me a garden of hope. Grow me a garden of prettiness. Grow me a garden of worthiness. That's it for that one.
Yes, thank you, Marianne. I know you got a few things out right now. Did you want to share with the people?
I think it's a Ghouls.
One thing I have is a YouTube channel under Marianne Pearson Poetry Y. So they can check us that out. I added I think 2 or 3 more videos recently to that. And then I have 12 books available on Amazon. Life 1, Life 2, Love Lust 141 is for 689 because of the content. Most of some other sorts 689 because of some stories. And I'm still working on another book right now, which will be my 13th.
That's amazing. For anybody that does not write books, it does take a lot of dedication, a lot of time and everything. So kudos to you for being on number 13. I'm
Thanks.
up there too. I'm not up there as much as you, but
yeah,
I'm working on 7 right now, but it does take a lot of work. So
yep.
Shout out to you. Yes. Thank you so much for sharing your art. Y'all give it to Marianne one more time. All right. So we are going to switch things up a little bit. I know we have a new artist on here, and I want him to open up the second part of the show, and I'll go into who I am, what we do, things of that nature. But I want to give our guests a chance to speak. So without further ado, we're going to have Adisa on, share what he does and his love for dance, and just break it down. So everybody give it up for Adisa.
Clap for me. What's going on, y'all? What's up? Okay, y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, we in the building. Oh, how everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's well.
Yes.
I'm loving the talent. I'm loving the talent, that I'm seeing. It's awesome. Art therapy indeed. Very much so. I like that term, by the way. I just learned that from you. I like that.
Yeah, it's definitely therapy.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope for sure. Okay. So we're gonna get right into it. My name is Adisa. I have a dance group, or a dance, I guess you could say, organization I just started called Flexing Global. Well, first off, I want to give a little bit of info about where I'm from. I'm from Virginia, but I'm living in Maryland currently. I live in a Buddhist temple or monastery for some time. Be moving back to Virginia not too long from now. A couple of days, actually, funny enough. I've been here for a year. 32. I've been dancing for roughly 12, probably say 12 or 13 years, something like that, Yeah, 12 or 13 years. I have a company, and this is about a style and a culture called flexing or flex dancing. And this style actually comes from Brooklyn, New York. I ended up taking time out, as a youth, going up there to learn from them. And when I learned the style, I actually spread it out, in the Virginia area. Okay. Um, say flex it. That's funny. Um, I spread it out in the Virginia area, and I ended up coming to, some really deep understandings and insights. Our culture, unfortunately, is going through kind of an identity crisis in some ways because our style comes from, a very diverse background of other street styles, that's in the United States and also Jamaica, right? It's a combination of a couple things. So some confusion got in there. I came through and cleared it up, a lot of it. And now I'm out here just trying to show it and teach it. So I want to talk about the style a little bit more in depth. So the style is called flexing, okay, again, and it originates in Brooklyn. It comes out of three dance styles. It would be dancehall dancing, okay. Second is broke up dancing, which broke up is a style of dancehall actually, so it's still related. And then the third is you can say hip hop, NYC style of popping and locking, the NYC version of it. Okay, hip hop. So it kind of fused together and it created something really new. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate that tonight. Flexing is a distinctive style, has its own foundational pieces, and then it has 6 elements. And I'm going to demonstrate each 6 element. I'm going to show you how those elements look, what they look like. All right. So let me put on the track. So the music is called FDM, which is flex tunes, flex dance music. Okay. First, I'll show you the movement of flexing. What does the movement of the style look like? That's the movement. Then we got 6 styles, 6 distinctive styles. I'm gonna demonstrate this first style. That'll be connecting. All right. So I'll show you what connecting is about. So connecting is essentially a domino effect. One thing must equal the next thing in a style. You'll see what I mean. Okay? Real short. Connecting. Next is bone breaking. Bone breaking. All right, bone breaking. Now, gliding. That's gliding. Next is hat tricks. Almost there. Got 2 more after this. We have 6 styles. 6 styles within our style. Got you. All right. Pausing. Last 2. Pausing. Pausing. Last one. Get low. Last one. All right. Okay. That is my demonstration of flex dancing. So, I gotta catch my breath right quick. All right. So, I demonstrated all 6 styles of flexing. It's better to say element, because the style is the very first thing I showed you, which is the body movement. I turn the fan on now. You know what I'm saying? So, the elements is what helps us, deliver that body movement in a unique way. So, let me see. She said he just got on his knee. Yes, ma'am. Definitely. Definitely. So that's a very brief, summarized introduction to flex dancing. We have a body movement approach, a body movement style, and we have 6 elements to support that movement. So if you're moving, boom, that causes the boom break to happen. If you're moving, right, like this is the flex style, that causes the pause to happen. Well, if you're moving, you get to your get low form, So the movement is the style of flexing. Those other things are just elements, supports, and those things, actually, you could see some of those things in other dance styles that came out previous to flexing, but we just took it and innovated it to something different, for how we do what we do. So like, for example, the tutting thing, right? Tutting thing starts off in the popping community in the West Coast, but we took the tutting concept, this whole thing, and we created a style called connecting, which again, every part has to equal, there has to be a chain reaction of different movements, right? Everything has to connect to each other. Boom. Even things that don't, right? Boom. Like I'm making pole animations, right? And they all connect together. Rather than just just tutting by itself. So we add the tutting concept into that, rather than just popping. How they do it traditionally, they'd be like pow, 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 like that. But we go like this. Bow, bow, boom, boom, boom. So, boom, boom. So we have a different approach with the touch, compared to the traditional ways. So we took things from, other styles and created some new things out of it. That's the flexing way. The first rule of flexing is to break the rules. You create you. Flex means to show off or to showcase. So you have to show off and showcase who you are. There is a way that we do flexing, but you definitely break that way. We have our own head movements, how we look around and stuff. We have our own body movement, but you take those things and create you. The greatest inspirations, the greatest things that we use to do that, cartoons, video games, similar to the other dance styles, but more so cartoons, video games, and things like that. You create exactly who you are. Or some people, they have a natural, we call it the fingerprint of movement, right? Some people have a natural, weird way they move, just naturally. Their body movement just looks strange when they dance and look in a good way, and those are the people they don't have to draw no inspiration from. They special, they prodigies, they don't need that. They already dance funny, and that's wonderful for flexing. Because that's the goal, you want to look like something that no one ever seen, so there's excitement about our style, so yeah, it's a showcase style. You take the concept of showcase and all these other cultural elements, environmental elements and factors, and it creates a unique dance style, out of the concept of showcasing. Because every style choreos or showcases in a way, right? But we're a conceptualized showcase style. It's outside. I'm not dancing. Okay. Appreciate that, man. Yeah. So this is what it is. This is what we do. If you're definitely interested, please check out it on Instagram. It's flexing.global. IG. We have an IG page called flexing.global. And if you want to see more of what I do, then you type up at adisa.flying. Okay, so at flexing.global and at adisa.flying. Okay, so I'm a glider. I actually specialize in gliding. Most flex dancers, thank you so much. Most flex dancers are specialists in those elements. I'm also a specialist. I specialize in the feet, gliding. You know what I'm saying? So, I can demonstrate the other styles of flexing, but I'm definitely a glider. You go on my page, you'll see for sure. Adisa flying. So,
Yes.
all right, y'all.
Thank
Appreciate you.
you.
Of
Thank
course.
you so much. Make
Yes,
sure y'all
indeed.
connect His information is going to be added to the Google Doc link so y'all can have it in one spot. That was dope. And I got to do my little bust a move, yeah. Yeah, get it? Okay. Period. All right. Yes, that was dope. That was dope. Yes, support flex. That's right. All right. So we gonna come back. We gonna come back because I just, gave us some art high real quick. Definitely appreciate that. Shout out to each and every person who has participated tonight. Y'all are appreciated. Even though this is a virtual platform, it is still nerves. It still takes courage to perform in front of others, whether it's in person or via virtual. So we appreciate y'all for doing all that for us. All right. So just a little bit about who I am. I'm Alexia, founder and CEO of Intellect's Artrepreneur Agency, the Indie for Artists. We connect you with different things from resources to experts, networks, and platforms to promote you so you can be the best you that you could be and your unique artistry. And we do that to the best of our ability. We have our own app, the Artrepreneur's Hub, a place for you to just be your unique self, to share content, ask questions, to connect with other artists and people who have the same mind as you. Definitely a blessing. So if you are interested, that information is in the chat. We have a lot of different things going on throughout the month, different lives, different topics that we discuss. We would love to have you on our platform just to spotlight you all while you are here, to show you and give you your flowers while you can still smell them. We like to appreciate you for what you do. And so that's pretty much who we are. We do have seminars and, of course, our showcase that we have either every month or 2 in 1 like we're doing tonight. And so, yeah, we got a lot going on. We revamping some things, so stay tuned. We got some things in the works, but that is pretty much what we do. So before we move on to another sponsor, I do have a question. So it is November. Thanksgiving is down the street. It's not even around the corner, it's down the street. So when it comes to art, what is something that you're thankful for? It's my icebreaker question for you all. And it doesn't necessarily have to be for art. It could be for anything. But what's something that you are grateful for? And I'll wait for you to either come off mute or share in the comment section.
Can I answer on camera?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm definitely grateful for breakthroughs. That's what I've been experiencing lately. I guess I'm doing a lot of inner work. So thankful for that too. Like the knowledge to know that I gotta look within more, and just guidance from divine, guidance from friends and people who truly are well wishers and support me. So those are the things I'm thankful for right now. And people like Alexia is one of them. Okay, thank you, Intellects, for being the best and just bringing me into the fold with this virtual platform and this showcase we've been doing and everything that you do. Okay, sisterhoods are important, so you guys get y'all some sisters or brothers or folks. Period.
Absolutely. I appreciate you too, girl. Yes, no, that's real. Doing the self-work, doing the self analyzing and really taking time out to get to know you, your ins and outs. Just like you want to get to know other people, you gotta do that for yourself first to see how you work, to see what triggers you, what ticks you off, what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what satisfies your soul, all of that. Yes, Mama Lex said you are grateful for diversity. Appreciate that. Yes, Triva, you said you're grateful for your private space to be free. I know that's right. Listen, yes, I'm grateful to be able to be in my right mind, have health, to have prosperity, to be able to share my art, express my art the way that I want to, and to be able to come together with all of you beautiful people to be able to just help you all to have a platform to share your art as well. And I've shared this before, but when I was 16, I created Intellects, and just to see it grow from a teenager up to now, it's been it's about twice that, a little bit more than twice his age now. But just to see the progress of how it started off as an idea and it came to something else, to where, I'm able to meet so many different people, so many creative artists, and amazing people. So shout out to you all for being you. I appreciate you all. All right, so we're going to circle back to one of our sponsors who is here. Tremias, are you able to come off mic now, or are you still dealing with the babies?
Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna leave him in here.
Okay. Yeah, so while he gets himself together, Tremias has been supporting us since the beginning. We actually go way back. So, yes, I'm gonna let you talk.
Yo, all right. So I'm Tremias, as y'all know. I represent a company called I'm Sick as Hell LLC, and I'm Sick as Hell is pretty much a health community where everyone comes and pursues health in their own way. So, my specialty is body cleansing, and I help people cleanse their body and get back to their natural state of balance. And I do it without herbs and all of the extra medications and everything like that, because a body cleanse is not taking a bowel movement. Your body actually cleanses itself through sweat, urination, a lot of different things. It's not just taking a bowel movement. But yeah. So other than that, I'm exclusively on Fanbase right now because we're doing a 21-day challenge on Fanbase again, and it's going to start at the top of the year when the year comes in. 21 days to cleanse your body, and I'm going to walk you through it. And the promise is you're going to feel amazing, and you're going to do it easily, and you're going to do it without anything extra. So you don't have to put anything extra in your body. Yeah, you got to get on Fanbase. All y'all got to get on Fanbase because it's great. It's a great platform, and you can monetize right away. And the good thing about it is you monetize just by being involved in the community. If you go listen to somebody's podcast, you can be making money from listening to their podcast. One day I watched somebody make over $30 off of his live, and he was just playing his mixtape. So it's a really good platform, and it's a really great time to take advantage of it and capitalize right now. I mean, look how fast SoundCloud blew up, and this is your chance to blow up like that. So, but yeah, overall, I'm a human health technician. Whatever you got, I can help you out. There's no case too big. There's no case too small. But that's it. I love y'all.
We love you too. Thank you. And you can get all of his information in the Google Doc link. We appreciate you for being here. I know you busy, but
It's been a time.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. So, Miss Treva, are you able to come off the mic and share anything? I know, you might not be art ready or anything like that, but if you wanted to come off, you are very much welcome to. So while we wait for that, I am going to share a couple pieces. Are you trying to come off mute? Hey, okay, now we got to hear the latest piece, ma'am. All right, so while you work on that, I'm gonna share a little bit, and then I'm gonna see if you're ready to share. Okay. All right. So the first piece is I am you. Just because I carry myself with confidence doesn't mean I have it all together. Some things are tucked away, closeted. Everyone wears a mask. Which one you got on today? Is it the introvert, the manipulator, the social butterfly, the drama instigator? Now, before you look at me with those judgy eyes, remember I am you, the broken, the shattered, the abandoned, the lost. You matter. My voice penetrates the eyes of the soul, crushing negativity, binding microscopic pieces into a whole, mending hearts, changing lives. We can prosper together. No need to despise small beginnings, for they turn into wise investments that the smart prize. So before you look at me, look at you. For us poets are people too. And that's that piece. And so this other piece, since we are in the month of thankfulness, I'm thankful for healing as well. So I am going to do one of the pieces that Erica likes because it's about healing. Okay. All right, so this piece is called Ode to My Mother, Mother's Day. Trigger warning, by the way. Rhyme flow inspired by Letter to File On, J Electronica. 7 years running, 4 years cold, 16 years around the world, yet still the truth untold. Day by day, you betray me with those pretty eyes, those pretty lies, huh? Fooled me with a disguised mask. His hands on your back, gripping your thighs. You went precious on him, then got mad at his ride. Get it? Like a lamb to the slaughter, I stay silent, caught up of every amnesia, all because you caused it on purpose. Because you were also miserable. They say it loves company, man. You just pitiful, never dealing with your demons. They stayed inside, kept giving more teasing for me to the line and bit you, and never once apologized, not once. Seeing all the tears I cried, how it broke my spirit. You smiled and walked on by. That's evil, sacrificing your old child for some freedom. And the few rise, how selfish, having babies raise your babies, then coming back around acting all fugazi. That's crazy. Like you was there the whole time. I said, take me with you, but you just drove on by, leaving me in the lion's den to fend for myself, alone and afraid, couldn't ask for help when I did. You chose the side of the enemy, keeping family secrets within the family instead of justice. There was no peace, there was no sleep, there was no ease in my spirit. 21 years thought to growth stunted, felt like I was aborted motherless. I was cage locked, I was spirit blocked, and was still in shock. I couldn't bear it. Had to let me out, climb to the nearest exit, but the motor's out. I exploded like a reservoir, and this means war, then broke. Had to let the pressure out just to tell y'all what I'm talking about, and that's freedom. Breaking generational chains. What was now no longer remains. Praise Jesus. I'm no longer the same. I'm smarter, I'm wiser, and I know my name, intellects, because the purpose in me wouldn't be what it be without the pain you see, and I accept it. Knowing it was all for my good so I could share my story and finally be understood, and now you see me. And while I still got your attention, one last thing I'd like to mention, I just reintroduced myself. My name is Sincerely the Intellectual Poet. And that's that piece. All right, so I'm going to stop there and we're going to get back to this new piece that Ms. Dreamer was, Erica was talking about. So,
Oh
yes,
no. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
It kicked me out and everything. I'm not ready to sing tonight. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to get on because Erica sent me the link. But yes, I'm getting over a cold, child. I've been coughing. That's why I was like, I'm going to stay my behind on mute before I start hacking. But yeah, I did put it up on SoundCloud though.
Yeah, oh, well, drop the link so we can hear it. Like, I'll share it. I will share it on your behalf so we can hear it.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Yes,
And
you
feel
need to
better.
put some some music to that. I love that. I was
Oh,
like,
thank
wait, is she rhyming?
Yes. Yes. I'll definitely think about, I was actually thinking about doing like a poetry album
Oh my God, that would
with
be
some
dope.
music.
You
Yeah.
should, yes. Yes, your voice is perfect for it.
Thank you. Okay. But yeah, once you drop that link, I'm going to share it so that we can hear your hey, thank you. Yes. So that we can hear your melodic sounds. Because for those that don't know, she has a beautiful voice. Okay. So yes. Um, all right, here we go. Let me share this. All right, put myself on mute while we listen to the melodic sounds of Miss Treva.
My grandmother said to me, when I die, don't you cry for me. I need those tears now as I struggle in pain above ground. Nights are so lonely. Where emotional pain leads to permanent scars. Love me now while I'm around. 'Cause when I'm gone, and then it's too late to cry now, cry now, cry is too late to cry now, cry now, cry is too when I thought I couldn't do nothing right and cry while I'm alive. When I was getting kicked out on that cold night and cry while I'm alive. What's the point of you crying when you were the source of the pain in my life? Nights are so lonely and days are high where emotional pain leads to permanent scars. Cry now, cry now, cry is too late to cry now, cry now, cry is too late to cry now, cry now, cry is too late to cry now, cry now, cry
Yeah, I'll give it up for Sharifa the Diva. Yes, that was nice. It's giving. It is giving. Okay. Y'all give it up. All right. So just a couple of announcements for sponsors who were not able to attend tonight, but have been supporting us from the beginning. Ayana Blount, the passion strategist, who helps you to stop self-sabotaging so that you can succeed in whatever you do. She's got a lot going on. She's been super busy, so proud of her level up that she's had over the years. She's doing great. Also, Amir Bay, who is a serial entrepreneur. He also does bead jewelry and all of those things. All of their information is in the Google Doc link if you want to follow them. We've had a lot of sponsors. All of their information is in the Google Doc link. I'm not going to run down the list. And Ms. Viola, she was one of the people when we started. She actually hosted the show for us for about a year, and she did an amazing job. And now she has her own thing going on where she's doing desserts and she's doing her thing. All right. So for you, if you want to follow anyone, make sure to tap that Google Doc link. Everybody's information who participated tonight is in that chat. So make sure to do that. All right. And so we are going to take this time now to announce the winners for tonight. All right. So as you know, we've only had one contestant tonight. And so there, she is the winner for tonight. So congratulations, Mary Ann. You'll be receiving your gift bag soon. And Erica, if you want to share the other winner for tonight.
Yes. So first of all, can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I had to run to the store right quick, but give it up for Marianne. She comes through every month pretty much sharing her art. I love that it's different. She does really short but effective poetry. I love the different prompts that she uses. Congratulations on all of the books that you've published and put out. And I just wish you continued success. And I'm just happy that you're able to receive a gift basket once again. Okay. So you guys keep coming back, keep on participating. You never know what you can walk away from besides the fact of building new friendships and new network relationships. So I just wanted to say congrats to Mary Ann first and foremost. And I would like to announce our audience participation winner. So if you guys didn't know, that Alexia, Miss Intellects, she loves to also shine a light on the audience. Like some people who are here, may not be artists or entrepreneurs, or you are an artist or entrepreneur, and you're still showing love to everybody constantly. So tonight's audience participation winner is Adrian. Give it up for Adrian, aka Miss Inochi. Okay. Make sure you following her. Remember, she's going to help you with real estate, how to prevent foreclosures, connecting you with resources. So you are our audience participation winner tonight. Okay, y'all clap it up, snap it up in the chat. For both our winners, y'all, for both of our winners.
Yes, congratulations to both of our winners. You will be receiving your gift bags. All right. So that is our showcase for tonight. We ended a little early. It was more intimate, but we appreciate you all for tapping in. We will be back next month, and if not, it will be a 2-for-1 in January, but either way, you'll know ahead of time. All right, so we appreciate you all. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you all have an amazing night, have an amazing holiday. If you celebrate, you should be giving thanks every single day. because you are here to live, to see another day. And that means your purpose is not done yet if you are still here. So that's something to be thankful for, even if life is not the way you want it to be at this moment. But continue to strive, continue to be your best. But I am thankful for each and every single one of you. And I hope you all have an amazing week. All right. So until next time, be your best, do your best. Remember, nobody can be you but you. So make sure you are uniquely, beautifully, and artistically you, and that you do you, live you, and love you, and crush it too. All right. So until next time, have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, it's Gift of Hands. I'm outside in Virginia Beach, but I'm 757. I'm telling you now, I don't care if it's a race, I'ma set my own pace on my mark. Ready, set, go. I'm ashamed that I used to shift the blame when I hadn't done my part. Like say it ain't so, barely even took the time to just stop and use my mind or try hard. That was before, but now I figure why not start? I figure why not start? Hey, the biggest smile on my face when I'm around. You can't really tell that I'm hurting. Really do my best when out in public, keep my head from tilting down. But deep inside I feel like a burden. Everybody steady in my ear saying I should keep going. Not realizing that my heart is torn. Some days I wake up excited cause I know exactly what I'm doing. Other days I still wish I wasn't born. But it's cool cause I've dealt with the pain. If I wasn't so solid then I would melt in the rain. And the cycles I was in ain't do nothing but just keep on repeating. So I felt insane and I held tight to my selfish ways. Wouldn't seek help cause I would self-medicate. But when you look at me, just know that it's never too late. That's why I'm telling you now, I don't care if it's a race, I'ma set my own pace on my mark. Ready, set, go. I'm ashamed that I used to shift the blame when I hadn't done my part. Like say it ain't so, barely even took the time to just stop and use my mind or try hard. That was before, but now I figure why not start? I figure why not start? Hey, safe to say I found my rhythm. Don't you dare feel sorry for me, I am not a victim. We got problems and we fix them. It's just for me, music navigates the pain on my system. Beating the odds, I love that. If I ain't learning my lessons, then I mustn't have had enough yet. And Lord knows I can't be upset, cause every single time somebody tries to help, I change the subject. Force myself to go it alone. I'm surprised I haven't broke any bones. Take it easy, they don't even need to see me like this. I hid myself at home and I held tight to my selfish ways. Wouldn't seek help cause I was self-medicated. But when you look at me, just know that it's never too late. That's why I'm telling you now, I don't care if it's a race, I'ma set my own pace on my mark. Ready, set, go. I'm ashamed that I used to shift the blame when I hadn't done my part. Like say it ain't so, barely even took the time to just stop and use my mind or try hard. That was before, but now I figure why not start? I figure why not start? I'm telling you now, I don't care if it's a race, I'ma set my own pace on my mark. Ready, set, go. I'm ashamed that I used to shift the blame when I hadn't done my part. Like say it ain't so, barely even took the time to just stop and use my mind or try hard. That was before, but now I figure why not start? I figure why